Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho, 169 centimeters. Hector Macho Camacho, one of the most unique personas boxing has ever seen. Three-time New York Golden Gloves champion, a three-division world champion, and a Hall of Famer. Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Dinamita comes right at you relentlessly. He's never been in a boring fight.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now hailing from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is the 5-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, Hector Macho Camacho. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. The straight right just misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. How about that time counter shot? A lot of trash talk between these 2 fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight.
And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Did you see that? Marquez is hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Marquez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
And there's the bell for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Out of the way, that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Chris misses with that jab. counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That jab gets blocked. Good defense on that right hook. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter lands. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Let's get the jab. You're better than that.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Those counter punches have to hurt. They blocked the jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Camacho is buzzed. How did they survive that?
Now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Blocks that left hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. He couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw it.
Can make or break a fighter.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching.
Shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big overhand rights, and he's rocked him with that punch. Misses with the straight left. Well, Johnny, you know, Camacho goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. And Marquez goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.